Hey, so by now I'm hoping that you have watched the HBCU key highlight for March. That HBCU was Paul Quinn College in Dallas, Texas. If you haven't, it's cool. You can watch after you watch this video. So, here we go. So, Friday, March 9th, 2018 was Detroit College Day. I spent the entire day down at Wayne County Community College downtown with the Detroit College Access Network. It was a phenomenal program. There were 1,000+ students there. Maybe I'll put my snap in from that day so that you all can see. But it was great. I spent time as a presenter with HBC&U Legacies LLC and the Detroit HBCU network. And between those two workshops, those rooms were at capacity every single time, right? It was great. I love it. I'm pretty much at every single college anything in Detroit, especially now that I'm home full time. I'm in there. I be in there. And I do that because I know that we have a shortage of counselors, college advisors, and it's important that alumni give their time back to students, to schools. And so that's what I do. That's what HBC&U Legacies LLC does. That's what the Detroit HBCU network does. It really is our duty to be a supplemental resource. And so shout out to the usual suspects, Nikki Taylor, Rouse, Rakiba Mitchell, Tracey Penick, those HBCU alumni and advocates that really do take time off work, who are at every single college event that we have. Those are the people that you call when you want to present historically Black colleges and universities to your students. Honestly, it's a very small community of those of us who actually do the work and who actually have connections to make things shake. So, with that being said, let me tell you about Detroit College Day. Detroit College Day. Look at all these kids. I love events like Detroit College Day, mainly because I get to talk to kids all day. And, I do these things because for the most part, it's only the HBCUs that are in the top 20 that get the most attention, that are mainstream icons. And of course, there are 102 fully accredited historically Black colleges and universities. But you mainly only hear about Howard, Spelman, Morehouse, Hampton, Fisk, North Carolina A&T State, and a few others. But again, there are 102. And it took me forever, and I do mean forever, to fully understand that Howard isn't for everybody. Howard isn't everybody's number one. I think that's really still bizarre that it isn't everybody's number one. But I do understand that everybody can't go to Howard. Everybody doesn't want to go to Howard. And so when I get opportunities to present to students about historically Black colleges or universities, I take that opportunity because I know that my focus is to provide information to them about all of our schools. That is how you help somebody find their best fit HBCU, because to be very clear, everybody can't go to the top 20. They just can't. At Detroit College Day, during one of the transition periods, a young lady was passing our door and she saw the title of the workshop and she was like, HBCUs, oh hell no. And that was troubling. I remember in one of the sessions telling the students, to give them historical context, that historically black colleges and universities have existed since 1837. That's 250 plus years of our own independent institutions. For the most part, depending on how old your grandparents or your great-grandparents are, you couldn't attend a school like Michigan State or the University of Michigan if you were black. And so to hear statements like, oh, hell no, or anything that's dismissive of the legacy that HBCUs have maintained for Africans in America, black folk in America, it's disheartening. And so I hope that if that particular student sees this video, she knows that we do what we do for you too, even if you don't realize it right now. So with that being said, you know, it kind of hurt a little bit. I know Miss Rakiba was like, wow, that's crazy. But again, that's another reminder that, yo, we gotta reach everybody we can reach. So that's all I have for right now. If you like this video, want to talk about this video, share this video, leave a comment, shoot your shot, do whatever you gotta do. I am here. I figured out how I'm going to pick my next HBCU key highlight. It's lit. That comes out in April, I believe, on the first Monday. So stay tuned, stay up.